friend Sharon, and I have a real treat for you today. No, really, I have a real treat for you. It is a cute little treat box. I made these years ago, so I thought, let's just bring that out and share it with y'all. If you have not subscribed to my videos, please do so below. I'll have all of the scoring and information, everything like that, in the description below. So if you want to make some of these treat boxes, you can. Let's make it. So here is my little treat box, and it says it's a real treat being friends with you, and it's just like a matchbox where it slides out, and it holds 3 of those little nuggets. Super cute, huh? Yeah, I think it's adorable. So you're going to need a paper trimmer. This little tag outline I got from these framelits. This stamp set is called Treat Time, and it's got all different little sentiments and everything, and it fits perfect in that little framelit. The rest of these pieces make what is called a sour cream box, and I'll show you a little sample of that. Look how adorable that is. You know, like a little sour cream container. I'm not really showing you on this video how to do this, but it's just a cute little thing. So that's what all those other pieces are. And as far as these framelits goes, you can add the little round circle part, which is what I did, or you can do a little heart, or you can just do a straight across. And then I took these little things and added it to the bottom of this, which I thought was kind of cute. But anyway, that's what the rest of those are. And I have my paper all cut out. We're going to do a different design than this one on this video. So I have my pieces all cut out. I have a piece of gray granite, and this is 2 3/4. Yeah, nope, wrong. This is 3 1/2. I was thinking that's bigger than 2 3/4. That is 3 1/2 by 5 inches. And I have my paper trimmer here. I am moving the cutting blade out of the way. Let's see, I don't think I'm all the way in the camera. Let me move this up a little bit. We'll just kind of do it at an angle so we can get you in the camera. There we go. Okay. So what I want to do first is I want to score at a 1/2 inch and 1 inch. And then I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to do the same thing. Another inch. So we're going to do this on all sides. That didn't score very well. Let me do that again. Okay, so that's that piece. And then we have another piece of gray granite, and this one measures 3 inches by 4 3/4. And on the 4 3/4 side, I'm going to score at 1 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to score at 2 1/8. 3 3/4. And this is going to be the outer part of our Matchbox candy holder. And then I want to score at 4 1/4. Okay. I'm going to go ahead, let's see. Nope, I don't need to score the DSP. All right, we're going to move this out of the way. So I know it's probably hard to see the score lines, but I'm going to take my snips, and the first cut I'm going to do is I'm going to take off this top part to form a little tab. Do it on this side. I'm going to flip it around. I'm going to do on the other end. All right, so then on the second score line, oh, I don't know if you can see that. I'm only going to cut off, whoops, just that last tab. Like this. And then I'm going to flip this over on the other side. I'm going to cut that piece off. So you could use any colored cardstock you want. Do the same thing on this end. I think this is the longest part of doing this whole project. Okay, clean up my mess. And then I'm going to fold on all my score lines. All right, so I'm folding on all the score lines. Okay, so now we have our sides like this. So you want to take your snips, and I did it this way so I would know which side to snip because it was a little confusing. I couldn't remember, so I'm just going to snip in so that I have a little tab. Can y'all see that? All right. I'm going to do the same thing on all four sides. Okay, I'm going to bring in my little silicone mat, and I'm going to flip this over so that I see the outside part so I know exactly where I'm putting my snail. I want some snail on those little tabs. I was going to use tear and tape, but I found it wasn't necessary. This held really well after I folded it all together. There we go. All right, ready? So we're going to take these little pieces and we're going to stick them like that. And we're going to do all four sides again. Whoops. I promise this box stays together. Just because I'm putting a little stress on it, I guess. Okay, so now we have it looking like this, and you're just going to take, and I folded in the side pieces like this. Whoops, lost my little tab. And then I folded the ends in, and when you fold the ends in, it really does keep everything where it's supposed to be. There we go. So there's our box that's going to hold our nuggets. And now on this piece, we're just going to fold on the score lines. And this is going to go like this. So it's going to be like a wrapper. And it's going to be pretty tight, but it all holds it really well. All right, so I have it like this now. I'm going to open this back up and I'm going to put some tear and tape right here on this flap. The tear and tape is about 1/4 inch, and it's just the perfect width to go to hold this all together. Anything any fatter, I found the snail was just a little bit wider, and I just, how do I explain it? This part wouldn't slide out as well. It kept catching on the adhesive. And I prefer to go ahead and wrap this back around so that I know I got it all where it's supposed to be. Whoops. There we go. Pretty cute, huh? Let's decorate. So I have a piece of the Joyous Noel Designer Series paper, and I cut this at 2 3/4 by 5 inches, and I didn't find that I had to score it. I just folded it around. Oh, I know what I did. I put the candy in there to give me some support as I did this. There we go. And then I just kind of scored it with my fingers. Okay, now I'm going to add some tear and tape right here. I'm telling you, this tear and tape, I have had it forever, and every time I place an order for something, I go, should I get some more tear and tape? But I mean, I've still got a lot, so it's like, nah, I'll get something else. Looking pretty good. All right, so now we're gonna wrap our candy. You don't have to because it's all copper, it all matches, but I wanna show you this just in case, like I bought a bag of the nuggets, and if I had to switch and go to a different color to make it match, I decided to just go ahead and wrap it. So what I need to do, I'm gonna put some tear and tape on one end. Well, that never has happened before. It stuck to my finger. That's funny. Okay. So now we're just going to wrap our candy. So this is the end that doesn't have the adhesive. Doesn't want to come loose. We'll fix that. We'll just do a little burnishing. Make that adhesive stick really well to the Designer Series paper. Wrap this piece. You know, years ago when I did this, we used to use those address labels and stamp on them. But that was before we had pretty Designer Series papers, I think, because why would I want to do that now? I want everything to match. And that's the beauty of the Stampin' Up! Products. Everything matches. Okay. Slide this back in. Whoops. All right, let's make our little tag. So I have a piece of Very Vanilla that I cut out with those framelits. So since we have copper in our Designer Series paper, I found it was only fitting to do some copper embossing. I liked this little stamp that said, it's a real treat being friends. So I decided to stick with that. It's perfect because it's treats. All right, we're going to get our copper embossing powder. Tap that off. And because this is pretty tiny, I'm going to grab my tweezers. I don't want to burn my fingers, and just give me something to hold on to. All right, here we go with the heat tool. I just think it's like magic. I don't know, it's pretty. Very elegant. I love how it feels and all of that. So for this one, we're just gonna take some snail and attach it to our box. On this one, yeah, I did put snail in that one. I was thinking of this treat thing. I tied it on so it's kind of loose. That was two different projects. Sorry, guys. All right, which way do we want it to go? I love this paper. All right, still not quite finished with it. So I have this really pretty copper, I believe it's called copper trim. Yes, copper trim. And I love it because you can pull it apart. Let's see if I can do it. And make it bigger. It's just a really pretty ribbon. All right, so see how I'm doing it? Can y'all tell? Let's see. See how it kind of meshes out? Okay, so I'm going to tie a bow. A little bit more. I think these little treat boxes would be cute, like at a place setting for Thanksgiving or something like that. I'm going to mesh out this end. I wish it was like a 1/2 inch instead of 1/8 of an inch so I could grab it a little bit better. There we go. And we're going to grab a glue dot to stick it to our box. So cute. What do y'all think? Here's my other one. Super easy, super cute. Love, love, love. All right. I sure hope y'all will make some of these treat boxes. I can just think of 100 different ways to share them with somebody else. Speaking of sharing, if you think a crafty friend would enjoy this video, I'd be so honored if you would share it with them. Hope you guys have fun making these, and happy stamping, y'all.